So Jake, I asked Matt this 2 weeks ago, and so I have to ask you as well. Um, Now this is a question. Put yourself in the Commons fan perspective, not for like the crackheads like us that just literally wait.
Anyone still reading One Piece at this point is a crackhead.
No, but One Piece is big
No,
enough
no, no,
that there
no.
is a casual
Starting.
No,
fandom.
because
Hold on,
specified.
Justin. I
I
have a
said
rebuttal.
reading. This
Let's
is
get
just like-
nitpicky at the beginning of the year.
I got a rebuttal. Starting One Piece right now might make you a crackhead.
Yeah, I agree. I would not recommend anyone
That being
to start it
said,
at this point.
That being said, a friend of mine is looking for things to watch with his kid, and he was like, and I went, just watch One Piece. Doesn't matter. It's like 1,000 something episodes. And last he told
You'll
me,
finish it by the time he's 18.
yeah, right. I was like, yeah, the kid will be like in kindergarten by the time you're caught up, so it's all good. Uh, last he told me he just met Usopp. So,
Oh, jeez.
and he was like, he did the thing where Usopp's arc is a slog.
Yes.
And I was like, as soon as you meet the cook, see if it gets better. Because cook is the Barati for me is where the story changes. It gets like it starts settling into what One Piece is.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
But you got to make it to Sanji, otherwise it's like if you can make it through Arlong like meh, then it's probably not for you.
Facts. But there's One Piece is just a big enough entity that there is casual fandom that spawns from it. Whether because there's a bunch of people who literally only watch I have one of my uncles. He just watches like the big moments in One Piece. He doesn't read consistently. He doesn't watch episode by episode. He just literally knows. He literally waits until like, all right, he'll watch like an episode at the beginning of the arc to see like who the bad guy is. He'll watch a couple episodes
He just
in the middle.
skims One Piece. What's the point?
It's not.
I wouldn't
teach their own.
I guess if he knows what's going on.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no, he watched Luffy versus Katakuri, and I was like, bitching. What else happened?
Yeah, tell me what else about Whole Cake is interesting. He's like, I don't know.
He's like, Big Mom is nuts. I'm like, yep, that's Whole Cake.
Happened.
Big Mom was hungry, and I was like, yep, yeah, okay, you got it, nailed it.
Yep.
Anything about CP0? And he went, CP what?
What
the fuck is that?
Do you think that One Piece right now is currently either more known or just as known for being long as it is its own specific story accolades?
More known.
I think it's more known for being long.
Yeah, I think we kind of like because anime is so it's like practically synonymous with pop culture right now, and so it's just everywhere. So like everyone's heard of One Piece if you like watch any amount of anime with like some regularity. So like it's long, it's still going, and so like that's gonna be like the giant like gateway, like keeping most people from starting it if they've heard of it but haven't watched it.
Yeah, when I posed the question to Matt, I was like, it's kind of what Dragon Ball Z faces a lot now. I feel like is nobody really to casual fans. Nobody really cares honestly about what's going on in the story or new fights. All they go is, oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z, where they just go for like 30 minutes, and it's like, well, there is more to it than that. But I understand the stigma, and I think One Piece suffers from that, unfortunately.
With its length,
and like I said, and I as someone who is probably going to hell for making his wife start it, I would not recommend anybody. She stuck with me, so she don't got a choice. But I would not recommend anybody start One Piece today from scratch, unless you are just like a hardcore anime manga fan. If you are, cool. Then you should read and or watch it for the sake of it's in the hierarchy of greatest ever. But if you're not a crackhead, don't. If you don't shoot fucking paintballs at someone's window at 3:30 in the morning, don't fucking start it.
Don't do it.